Do you require additional advanced reports for HubSpot? In this video, we will demonstrate the process of implementing a connector that we have developed from Power BI to HubSpot. With this, you will be able to take advantage of all the potential of Power BI to create much more advanced reports for HubSpot. This connector is open source and can be accessed on GitHub, enabling you to download and modify it according to your preferences. Among the main advantages or benefits of this connector, first of all, is that this connector connects directly with HubSpot. You don't require an intermediate database. Additionally, pagination is not utilized. The HubSpot API brings the records in batches of 10, 50, and 100, depending on the size of the data being retrieved. On the other hand, what this connector does is bring all those records in batches of 100, for example. It joins them in a large array and passes that large array with 100% of the records to Power BI. So Power BI perceives it as if all these records were combined into a single table. Securing the third position, one notable advantage of this connector is its ability to establish connections through REST API, eliminating the need for a gateway to be utilized. In order to facilitate quicker updates of information at any given time, without the requirement of the gateway, you can make use of this feature. In case you need more information, my name is Javier Nunez, and here are our contact details. Next, an engineer will demonstrate the functionality of this connector for you.
Okay, let's see how this works in practice. Well, on one hand, we have our HubSpot report built in Power BI. Super simple. Let's go to full screen. Here it is. For example, we have the count of deals here in our HubSpot CRM. Here's the total number of opportunities. Here we have the total opportunities by stage in a pie chart, and here we have it in a bar chart. Here we have some filters to select different stages and status, and here we have the user's name. Here's the list of opportunities or deals, each with its URL to access the record in the HubSpot CRM. Okay? In this case, what we're going to do is filter by open status and go, for example, to small B resources. Here we enter the record for our deal in HubSpot. What we will do now is change the amount from 25,000, as it's shown here. Suppose that our deal has improved in terms of potential value, and we'll increase it to 30,000. Okay. Let's save it. And let's go to update our dataset. It's refreshing information. Once it's updated, let's go to our report. Remember that it's still showing 25,000. So let's refresh the report. And now we can finally see that we indeed have 30,000 for this opportunity or deal in our Power BI report, which fetches data from HubSpot. Okay? Well, in this way, we can see how easy it is to have updated data in our Power BI report. You can find this information in our GitHub site, and in the video description, we'll provide a link to the connector on our GitHub site where you'll find detailed instructions on how to set up this connector. Likewise, you'll be able to find a Power BI example in this area for Power BI Desktop, which we'll also link in the video description. Okay, so now let's go to Power BI Desktop, and by clicking in Transform Data, we go to the Power Query Editor. Let's go to full screen, and here we can see all the elements needed to configure this connector. First, we have the URL where this connector is installed. Secondly, we have the connector token. Keep in mind that you need two tokens, one for the connector itself and one to access HubSpot. So now we've named this token free token, but you can change it by viewing the source code to whatever you prefer. Here is the token provided by HubSpot, and in the GitHub description you'll find instructions on how to update this token. Next, we go to record limit. In this case, we're saying we'll fetch them 10 at a time, but it could be 50 at a time or whatever you prefer. And the account ID, which is the number used to generate our HubSpot URL. So you can find it in this section, or if you prefer, in this section. Now let's review how the deal query was constructed. Here we have all the steps applied, but let's go to the advanced editor right here. And here we can see the most essential step. The first one, we're bringing the data in JSON format obtained from the connector's URL. Then we use the action get records, which you can see in the source code. We extract the deals object, passing the HubSpot key token, and we can specify the limit or the number of objects we want to fetch at a time. For example, 10 at a time. Here we pass all the properties we want to obtain, which are all the properties we need from each deal. And it's also important to include to pass the companies in the association variable so we can extract every company for each deal. Then in the header section, we pass the connector token. Remember that there are two tokens, the connector token and the HubSpot token. Then all the following steps are here to convert that JSON into the fields we need. So with this information, you have everything you need to build your Power BI report based on your HubSpot data. You can find the Power BI connector for HubSpot just in the GitHub site right here. And you can find the Power BI desktop report also in our GitHub site. So you can download it and use it as a template for your own report.
Hey there, I genuinely hope this video has proven helpful to you. It empowers users to create more advanced reports for HubSpot, utilizing the full potential of Power BI to its maximum capacity and efficiency. My name is Javier Nunez. Here are our contact details. And if you liked the video, please don't forget to give us a like, subscribe to our channel, activate the bell, leave us your comments, and share the video with whoever you deem appropriate. See you in the next video. See you later.